Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be solving a programming question called duplicate zeros. This is considered an easy question and the problem description goes like this. Given a fixed length array R of integers, duplicate each occurrence of 0, shifting the remaining elements to the right. Note that elements beyond the length of the original array are not written. Do the above modifications to the input array in place. Do not return anything from your function. So in the first example, they give us an input with an array of 1, 0, 2, 3, 0, 4, 5, 0. And the output is null because we have to modify that specific array in place and not make a new one. So after calling your function, the input array is modified to 1, 0, 0, 2, 3, 0, 0, 4. And in the second example, the input is 1, 2, 3, and the output is null because we also have to modify that specific array in place. And the explanation is after calling your function, the input array is modified to 1, 2, 3. So it didn't get modified at all because there's no 0. So to solve this problem, we're going to use a while loop in Python, and we're going to loop through all of the elements inside of the array. And if there is a 0 in the array, we're going to insert another 0 right after that 0 in the array. And then we're also going to take out the last item that is currently inside of the array. And that's because we cannot have elements beyond the length of the original array. So we'll just delete that last element. And we'll continue doing that, adding a 0 after the 0 that appears in the array, and then removing the last element in the array until we get to the end of the array. And then we don't have to return anything, and we'll just use the array that we modified and check to see if we added all of the zeros. Now let's try to write our algorithm out in Python. The first thing we're going to do is initialize our index to 0. So I'll set I to 0 so that we can loop through all of the items in the array using a while loop. So while I is less than the length of the array minus 1. Now we can check and see if the item in the array is 0. And if it's 0, we will insert another 0 right after that item in the array. So if array at I is equal to 0, we'll insert to the array at index of I plus 1 a 0. And then we have to delete the last element in the array. So I'll just delete R at length of the array minus 1. Now all that's left to do is progress our index, and we will set our index to I plus 1, I plus 2. Otherwise, we'll set our index to I equals I plus 1. And we do this because I has to go 2 positions forward if we added another 0, and it have to go 1 position forward if we did not add any 0. Because if we added a 0, we don't want to duplicate that 0 a second time. So let's try to run this code and see if we get our array with the duplicate zeros in place. So it looks like LeetCode has accepted this, and our array is duplicated with 0. This is a solution to the duplicate zeros problem in Python. We used a while loop to go through all of the elements in the array, and then we check to see if the item in the array is 0, and if it's 0, we inserted it with Python's insert function, which inserts the item into the array in place, and then we deleted the last item from the array with the del function in Python. So after that, we also moved 2 steps forwards if we added a 0, and 1 step forward if we did not add a 0. So I hope you enjoyed this approach. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about this approach, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.